All right, moving right along with our topic for the day, which is pushing political and personal agenda in the name of the Lord. People do this a lot, our people. They will get shit, for lack of better word, and shit, and then they will get eggs. They will get milk. In fact, they will go and collect beans and put inside it and say, God bless this food.
Mm.
That's where we find ourselves. Things that doesn't even make sense. Things that when you look at it, they are so conflicting to your mind, you feel like you're gonna go crazy. It's because you're sick in your head, because you have arrested development, because you're not the person that you were supposed to become. You're actually somebody else, given the trauma, because we are traumatized people that don't address it. We pack it inside, we pretend like it's not there. Sure, we put nice clothes on top of the trauma and we'll dance with the trauma.
Amado over George.
The thing is that it's not working. I wish all that thing is working now.
It's not working.
It's not working. So we must call a thing a thing. Is politics the art of making yourself selfish desire seem like a national interest? Or is it the art of managing and distributing resources in a fair and equitable manner? Throughout history, religion has played a significant role in shaping societies. It influences our moral codes, it guides the actions of individuals and communities. However, the intersection of religion with political and personal agendas is a complex and often contentious issue that negatively impacts our lives. So when religious beliefs, we see that a lot. They ask you to give, 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 give. That Joseph gave and he was blessed, but he gave to the poor. He didn't give to a pastor that has a jet, right? So you're telling them to give, and you also mentioned in the same sentence that he gave to the poor. When he was giving to the poor, God bless him. But you're asking people to give to a pastor that has amassed so much wealth. He has an estate, he has a school, he has a jet, he wears his custom suit, and you want my people to be blessed to give to you. So when these religious beliefs are used to advance specific political goals or personal ambitions, we see it. It can lead to various adverse outcomes, including manipulation, division. We see that a lot because they will take your money and tell you not to give money to your mother-in-law that's going to get you a war. Or they will tell you, oh, if you give your G to your brother will go and cook the yam and cook you and you will die. All manner of stuff, division upon division, in order for them to steal your resources for themselves. So we know that it leads to various adverse outcomes. And there's an erosion of trust in both religious and political institutions. So today we're going to explore the implications of using these tactics to further political agendas as well as personal ones. And we will examine historical and contemporary examples, consider the ethical and moral ramifications, and discuss the impact on our communities and the broader political landscape. The reason why we're doing this today is to foster a deep understanding of this phenomenon and why we must end it for the sake of humanity. It's not working. We have been manipulated. Our people have been arrested in their development. Our men have not grown into, our men are still boys because we need men to build the economy. We need men to stand up for what is right. We need men to speak power to truth. Nobody's doing that because somebody arrested our development. But today, we'll color this ill-mannered religious activities that are being perpetrated against our people. I'll allow my sister to add while I find my PowerPoint. I have so many screens open. I don't know which one is which.
Thank you so much for that powerful introduction, preparing our people's mind for this all-important discussion, pushing political and personal agenda in God's name. The Bible that you read said, "You shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free." It's the truth you know, not the one you did not know. And the Bible also said, lack of knowledge, ignorance, destroy the people. You see, the judgment has been passed. That's why we say share these videos. Invite your friends. Invite well wishers, even those that do not wish you well, even your enemies, let them hear. Subscribe, like, hit the love buttons so that this information can get to our people and they will be delivered from their ignorance. All of them. Thank you. Allow my sister to go on.
Thank you, sister. Just like our topic said, pushing political and personal agenda in God's name. We have watched this all our lives. These people will come in and do the unthinkable in God's name. And we've been telling you guys now for years that they're just business partners. It's just that the religious people are doing the religious portion of the business, the politicians are doing the political part of the business, and then our brothers and sisters that they will employ, because they will go and get rice, bags of rice from the criminal politicians, and they will be sharing it amongst our people and telling us to praise their name. The same group of people that held us down for years, they will bring electricity. It's only when Onwa is in town that my people will get electricity. It's only when Onwa is in town that the borehole will be opened. It's only because they want to play this Messiah effect. It's only when Onwa Batara, drinking. That's what we've been sold. So they are all political and business partners pushing for their personal agendas in the name of the Lord. And before they start all that mess, they will bring even a pastor to pray for the whole event before it starts. So our objectives today is to look at religious and political practices that are very strange to African culture. We're also going to look at the model for reconstruction and restoration of African culture, meaning we're going to look at our core values because we have those, and it's in conflict with what we're seeing. And then we'll take some home points, and then of course, we cannot end without reminding you guys what this whole thing is all about, that we need to be asking for transition now, not for anyone to go and come up with any legislative changes for us, which they lack the mandate anyway, or those of them running around pretending like they have solutions to our problem. We live in a place we call Caliphate Nigeria. It belongs to the Caliphate and the British cronies. It doesn't belong to you, the indigenous peoples. So stop promoting that estate, the Usman Danfodio's estate. Identify yourselves as who you are, as indigenous peoples that you are. My children in America have already learned that. They will never call themselves Nigerians. They say they are from Igbo nation, Igbo babes. My daughter will say I'm an Igbo babe. That's who we are. We are no longer going to promote this fraud. So if you want to join us in this campaign, make sure that nobody comes around you and tell you that they are from Usman Danfodio's estate that belongs to his great-grandfather. The one that will never allow us to control our future or allow us to do anything that we want to do, because they're going to use their cronies as willing tools and make sure that we are stuck in their estates, paying rent and not getting anything in return. No return in our investment, on our investment. Of course, before we proceed, this is a fair use disclaimer. We have been asked to mention this, that everything that we're using here belongs to, I don't know if it's everything. Some of the things that we're using here belongs to some people. It's already
videos.
Videos, yes.
Videos that are in public domain already. All the rest we create by ourselves. We research and then prepare lectures. We prepare lectures like your professors will prepare lectures. That's how we do it with PowerPoint. We create this by ourselves. But the videos we get from public information, public videos already in the public. We use it for advocacy and enlightenment campaign. Yes. So if you hear any word that sounds like the word you said, they're giving a fair use disclaimer.
Okay.
Ahead of you.
All right, thank you for that, sis. It's so funny. The same people that say they want public to learn, they have this social media for people to go and learn. Then we use it, they will block you and say that you're using somebody else's work.
Imagine.
All right. Of course, we want you to share and subscribe, like, and love. We need our people to get this information. Our people, whenever they wake up from this slumber that they're in, I'm telling you, it's over. It's over. You don't even have to go to war. Just one singular move of not making sure that you're not giving any of your resources to your enemy will solve the problem. Here in America, if you stop buying things for people that don't call you, that don't regard you as a human being, and you use your money in your community, There's no operation going on, it's over. But when you're sleeping, you don't know who is doing what to you. That's how we remain in a